Hello and welcome to another garage video. We've got a good item to cross off the list this week, and it was a big one, and the last mechanical one. And there you have it. The diff has been fixed. So I did say 80%, but I'm glad I went 60%. So I'll add some pictures and a couple of clips, and I can't say enough thanks to Mal Wood Automotive in Warwick for getting my diff absolutely perfect. So the original plan, which sort of escalated and spiraled, was to just get probably some new bearings in it because they were about 30 years old, and repack repack the LSD to 60% instead of 100%, because I wanted it to be smooth, and I've had enough of the clunking and banging in my life. And it was a good time having it 100%. I had it for 6 years-ish, and it was a fun time. Good to do burnouts and drift and sideways and drag, but 60% still very good and locks up quite well. Upon pulling apart the diff, these are my old diff gears that I've sealed up in bags so they don't rust. The old diff shop in Kedron that did this didn't do the backlash properly. These gears are still fine, but they were riding high on the inside of the wheel here, crown wheel. So anyway, these are good. I'll sell these if anyone needs them. They're 411 A series diff gears. There's nothing wrong with them really. They might make a little whine, but if you lapped them, they'd be perfect. These are some of my old bearings, and as you can see, they weren't bad, but they weren't perfect. I mean, for 30-plus-year-old bearings, not too bad. So, well done, Toyota, with these. They aren't the worst, but yeah, anyway. So, we've got a whole new set of diff gears in here from Neat Gearboxes, which is still 411s, and I believe the tooth count is 9 on the pinion and 32 or 1 or something on the crown gear. So it has less teeth than these, but they're chunkier and built better. And I'll put a clip of that in, hopefully. And yeah, so we rebuilt the whole diff, all new bearings, which was surprisingly difficult to find in Australia. on a bit of a whim. Normally there's about a month or two wait for them to come from Japan. So anyway, we got them all in, repacked it, and words cannot express how much better this car is to drive and zip through corners at speed with this diff set up the way it is now. So we painted the whole rear, put some good bolts in it. If I can get some light on the situation. But yeah, she is fully built now. Should last another 30 years. And is just an absolute dream to drive with, especially with the Pilot Sport 5s. So I did when I first set it at 60%, my first drive, it was still clunky a little bit, but now it is smooth. It is as good as the factory Torsen was, but I would say better because it's more predictable. So yeah, I absolutely rate this Cusco diff. I do need to change the oil in it eventually. We were just using oil that was at the shop. Same grade, but not the Cusco recommended oil. So, yeah, it's mechanically pretty much finished now. All the big stuff's done. The engine, the gearbox, the drivetrain, the diff, like everything is covered. Now it's all pretty much just cosmetic stuff. I got some new, actually, like these. I bought some new indicators. They were just AliExpress ones for in here, but these are the rolling type and they got 3 rows of LEDs. They don't work with this, so I've bought the non-rolling type that just go on and off. I think those ones are more for a CAN bus setup. Hopefully they work to replace these old faded ones. But the list is very thin now. We don't have a lot left. Tint, yeah. Found a tint guy in town that'll do my tint at a reasonable price. And it's just a bunch of little things now. Nothing too major. In the next, at the end of next month, I've got the 20th anniversary ANSM Australian National Supra meet coming up. And I'm going to try and hopefully get my front, I'll take the front lip off and get that, I'll repaint it myself probably before then, because it's not looking the best, but it's not, yeah, you know, it's not too bad. I could still drive it if I don't go down there, but it is driving like a dream. The Heltec is self-learning a bit. I've seen peak boost at 24 PSI now, so that's 2 PSI over what it got tuned at. So I'm thinking it might make closer to 575 at the wheels, maybe 580 at the wheels. I'm not sure. I'd like to get it re-dynoed. I'm going to take it back there and I've got a list of things I want the tuner to change, like my valet mode and things like that. Because I couldn't get it set up right to be smooth, and just have a button on the controller to change the red line. So if I don't hit a soft limiter, and I can have a hard limiter, and some idle things I want to change. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I haven't driven it for over a month, and I've been driving it the last few days, and it has just been spectacular. It's been 10 years, and now we're finally at a point where I could say it's pretty much mechanically done. Anyway, no worries. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Mal Wood Auto and Warwick, and have a good one.